Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. So today's pick a card reading is going to be about what the future of this connection is. I wanted to do it today because it is the 222 portal. I know that that's a very powerful portal for change and for manifestations. And it's also, I know a lot of counterparts either meet or come together around that date for some reason. Anyway, so yeah, I'm excited to do this reading for you guys today. I am going away for a few days, so I won't be back until next week with another pick a card, but I wanted to come on and do this. The energy is very intense in all of these piles. Anyway, I'm excited to see. I hope you are too. Don't be afraid. So yeah, we'll get right into it. I am starting filming way later in the day than I wanted to, so I think pile 3 will be with artificial light, which, oh well. Anyway, so yeah, for pile 1 we have rose quartz. For pile number 2 we have lapis lazuli. And for pile number 3, we have amethyst. So if you need a moment to sit with the energy, you can pause it and I will see you at your pile. Hello, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. If you chose this rose quartz, this is going to be a reading about the future of this connection. And the reason I wanted to do it today is because it is the 22222 portal. And I'm a firm believer in positive thinking and positive affirmations and manifestations and keeping our vibrations up. So I thought by giving you an insight into what the energy is looking like for the future of this connection, it would help you manifest it in easier. Anyway, so I have 2 energies, one for you, one for your person. You may find it's reversed, and that's okay. But I'm just going to stick with this being you and this being your person. So first of all, these are supposed to represent you and your person's energies right now. So we have the witch. I don't know why I said it like that. And we have experimentation and rebellion. And this is such a beautiful card. I think it's interesting how the moon cycles are here. It is about to be a full moon. And because it's happening during, I think the 222 portal, there's a 5-day window. I was listening to a thing this morning about it. So it will fall over the full moon. So very interesting. Anyway, we have experimentation and rebellion. And here with this card, this represents identity, and to me, you are embodying someone magical. You are learning to listen to your intuition. You are learning to not listen to other people's opinions about this connection. I feel like for a lot of you, you're in separation with this person, but I'm not gonna, that's just what I think. The witch shows, to me, it's very symbolic of you manifesting something and believing in this, believing in the work you're doing. You could be someone who is setting intentions and working with the moon's energy, like intentions at new moon and releasing at full moons. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. I'm also seeing that Wally says, hi. Hi, Wally. He's very chatty for you guys. So I was saying, I just had to pet him for a minute. I was saying that this is an energy where I feel like you're starting to embrace your journey. And not only that, I think you're starting to find communities of like-minded individuals like me and all the beautiful souls in my comment section. We're the best. Anyway, and to me, it feels like you're really surrendering to this journey and working on your own powers, listening to your intuition, realizing the magic you have within. I see someone who's working on themselves right now. And for your person, very exciting, your person is in the energy of the alchemist. Balance, invention, destruction. And we see an acorn there. Anyway, something is growing here, and this person is making room in their life right now for growth, and they might not even have any idea what's going on. I feel like in the past, this was someone who was focused on moving on or just maybe running away. You could be dealing with a runner here. But this person is now looking for middle ground. Like they're thinking about this connection and they want to meet some kind of middle ground with you. And it's possibly because you're in this magical energy that they're experiencing the vibration of that. Because this is someone who is making space in their life. They're releasing things they no longer need. This symbol here does symbolize development and growth. So your person is in a period of development and growth where you are in the energy of realizing your true identity. That's weird. I just saw the show Secret Identity. Oh my gosh, that's from so long ago. From the like early 90s maybe? My Secret Identity, interesting. I even know the song. I could sing it if you want. I won't. Anyway, so we see your person's world coming into balance here. Magician energy, I'm telling you. I'm seeing, in some of my decks, shells represent cups, though crystals represent swords. No, crystal in the deck I'm thinking of, crystals represent pentacles, acorns represent fire, and feathers represent air. And that's what I see here, someone balancing all of those things, magician energy. I am just going to touch on the book for this one. It talks about this person wanting to create something new in their life. Oh my gosh, there's dogs walking by now. So just brace yourselves for my dog's overreaction. Anyway, it's talking about how this person's life is actually being dismantled, destruction, so it can be rebalanced and built back up again so that they can, provide for you and meet you energetically. Interesting. The alchemist is not afraid to take drastic measures in order to achieve their goals. So to me, this is someone who's realizing that they still see something here. My kids just got super loud. Okay, so we're going to get into this energy now. Let me just check. This is your energy. This is that energy. Anyway, this morning I shuffled these, I meditated and I shuffled them and I could not believe some of the cards that were coming out in these piles, you guys. I just looked at the clock at 2:02. Where do I want to put these? I think I want to put them right here. So we'll go into your energy first. That's what we'll do. So for your energy, we have the swan. I was... My face when this came out, like all of these cards for you are just magical because this is the High Priestess. And I just feel like you're letting your intuition guide you and you're listening to your higher self. Perhaps you've made friends with your higher self. That's a beautiful moment when you make friends with yourself and you realize that you're not alone and you'll never be alone again because you always have your higher self. Anyway, High Priestess energy, incredibly intuitive. You could be working on your own spiritual wisdom or learning about spirituality. There's a lot of, magical energy on your side. The witch, High Priestess. I don't know where I want to put these yet. So I have to laugh because it's just amazing. We have the hair and we have cycles. So to me, first of all, you could be very good with animals. You could be Taurus, Libra. To me, this is very symbolic of Empress energy, or maybe even Queen of Pentacles energy. So you could be taking care of your children, or you could do something where you take care of a lot of people. But what the beautiful thing about this is we have cycles. So to me, you have this acceptance that you are in a cycle right now. You could have red hair. You could know that you're in a cycle right now, and instead of 2, 2, 2 on the timer, instead of just trying to control the cycle, you're actually just gliding through it with this High Priestess energy. It's beautiful. I see someone who's surrendered, you know, the fact that we have the swan head down, just gliding forward. We have this person, eyes closed, bunny on the head. Interesting. Beautiful. It's also, you know, Empress and Magician energy, magical. So Empress energy, to me, I do get that because of the energy you're in, it's actually causing this Magician energy in your person. It's very beautiful. You have your eyes closed as if you know what's to come, and you're surrendering. We have Spectrum. When this card came out, I was like, oh, maybe my people in the spectrum are in this pile. Hello. Anyway, maybe some of you are autistic or on the spectrum in some way. Welcome. You're in good company here. Anyway, when I saw that, I got super excited. So before I move on, I'm actually going to read the swan to you. This is also very symbolic of counterparts with the swan and mirroring and reflection. The swan, protective, good omen, clarity. A glowing shield cascades down the neck of the brilliant swan. The shield represents a protective presence in your life. The swan is an omen for safe changes. If the swan comes up when you have a decision to make, take it as an affirmation that what you feel in your mind is what your heart needs too. It represents mental clarity, wisdom, and a connection with your unconscious mind. If you've been waiting to take the plunge into something new, now is the time. So if you've been waiting to put your magical self out there and find your people, now is the time. I'll see you there. Maybe for some reason, if some of you are talking to this person, maybe they want a restart and you have a decision to make. Maybe this decision is coming in the near future. Anyway, beautiful energy. And we're going to look at the Spectrum card. You could have a lot of kids, some of you. Spectrum, ability to see and perceive the full range of energy. You are magical. This is what I mean. Like, how amazing are these cards? We've got very intuitive energy happening, very magical energy happening on your side, my friends. Oh my gosh, and I had to say, this card is about sevens. And if you guys have been watching some of my readings of the past, the number 7 came up a lot in a few readings, and I kept making the joke about friends and 7. Anyway, I'm just going to... It says, investigate number 7 and hidden virtues. 7 colors of the rainbow, 7 musical notes, 7 days of the week, 7 archangels, 7 chakras in the body. Even the moon changes phase every 7 days. 7. So 7. 7 could be very symbolic. 7 is also the energy of the chariot and forward movement. Anyway, I get really excited. Anyway, this talks about you being able to see and feel energy and detect energy, and your intuition is right about everything that you're thinking about. And I really do see someone who's just walking this path, possibly, like I said, focusing on your own spirituality and learning. Anyway, amazing. Now, we're going to go into your person's energy. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this. Your person's energy is the world. And I think it's so... Do you know that someone... I know I shouldn't talk about it. But someone... People keep commenting about the words that I use. And as an autistic person, I'm just... like, why do you do it? I use the word interesting a lot. If you find it so annoying, goodbye. Anyway, now that little ego monster is in my head every time I say interesting, but whatever. It's not the first time someone's made fun of me for one word I say. We have life on Earth here. Sorry for my rant. And what I find interesting, thank you, ego monster, is that you are in the energy of going through cycles, knowing what this cycle is, understanding it. I feel like you are someone who is so aware, so spiritually aware. And your person is in the same energy. They are closing out cycles. They are having realizations. You and this person could be at a distance from each other. You could have met online with the World card. I feel like this person is realizing what the point of life is. It's not to, it's not to live in your shadows. It's not to run away. It's not to, the point of life is not to, work yourself to death. It truly is love and connection. And anyway, I feel like this person is really working on themselves right now. They have very powerful energy, the same as you. And I just feel like it's an energetic vibration that they're getting from you, some kind of healing frequency that's helping them. It's very beautiful. I feel like crying when I look at this card and the two people hugging and embracing. The two of you could really enjoy hugging each other. You could really miss each other. Like, I'm moved to tears looking at this. And I just feel like you were possibly two people who were kept apart because of cycles and wounding and things like that. Anyway, I love that. So you're both, you're both in very powerful energy right now. It's beautiful. So your person has reliability, goat. You could think they're the greatest of all time. No, they think you're the greatest of all time. And we have 19, which is, it equals 10. That's Wheel of Fortune energy, cycles. 1, magician energy, making things happen. 9, working on their stability, working on their confidence, reflecting, going within. 19, they want to talk. I mean, if you're not already talking, I'm having issues with my throat here. 19 is divine masculine energy. It's also the energy of the sun. So I see this as someone who, to me, it looks like you are not talking to this person. Some of you might be, but to me, it looks like their head is turned this way because they're focused on this spiritual growth that they're going through, this spiritual change. And you're going through it as well, but it's very different. It's very different. Leo energy with sun. And we have the spiral. And when this came out, I was... I did all piles today when I did the oracle cards this morning. And I set intentions and all that. I just couldn't believe some of the cards that came out. Anyway, 11:11 on the timer, of course. So before we move on, I want to look at the spiral, and I'm also going to peek at life on Earth again. When you see this card in a reading, take it as a wonderful sign. Beautiful. So very good. Fulfillment, harmony. Beautiful. So this person, like I said, they're figuring out what fulfills them. They're figuring out They're figuring out what to leave behind, what actually fulfills them, who fulfills them, you know? They could have people in their life that are just, you know, not giving them the same fulfillment that you did, is what I'm hearing. I'm looking for the spiral in the wrong book. That's part of the problem. I hate when people get in my head in my comment section. I hate it. But that, it's like, I get some comments, but that one about the word interesting, just, oh dear. It's why autistic people mask. I'm ranting while I'm trying to find the page. The spiral. Portal 111. Oh my goodness. It talks about vicious cycles or virtuous cycles. And like I said with this card, I was getting that you are people who have been through cycles together. And whether or not it's just on their side or it's both of you or it's just you, there's been some major cycles that have needed to be looked at within this connection. And I'm hearing within your generation or your lineage, whatever the correct wording is, I don't know. With spiral, it does talk about yin and yang. We have the chance to live on both sides of this dual vortex like an energetic yin and yang. Our unique ability as energy alchemists is to pass between one side and another. The decision to choose where you position yourself in the vortex lies fully in your hands. And I'm just going to read the thing here. It talks about a vicious cycle versus a virtuous cycle. And it says, a positive influence in your life can change your life for the better, while a negative influence can push you in the opposite direction. In this case, an influence comes from a physical being holding a reoccurring line of thought. A vicious cycle is a situation where one event is the cause of another, while simultaneously the latter is the cause of the first. We call any unwanted habit a vice, but we still repeat it, resulting in discomfort or a dangerous situation. So this is what I mean. I feel like this is someone who's been stuck in the same cycle, possibly with other people as well. Just going around and around and around, and maybe on that wheel of fortune, supposed to be learning a lesson, and they're like, they just don't know when to get off. They don't know when to stop. And the beautiful thing about this energy is, first of all, it's on page 103, which is 4, which is Emperor energy. And I feel like this is someone who's finally moving towards the virtuous cycle, who's finally breaking this cycle or these cycles, shining light on their shadows once and for all. 15:15 on the timer, devil energy. Anyway, moving to the virtuous cycle. Moments of inspiration, happiness, and gratitude increase our desire to give love, the most powerful source energy available. And what did I say? I was saying that they're finally starting to realize what is important in life. The most powerful source of energy available, forming a virtuous cycle. This generates a multiplying effect to our energy, which is loaded with consequent positive acts, generating waves of good energy. And like this set, I'll read it again. We have the chance to live on both sides. Our unique ability as energy alchemists is to pass between one side and another. The decision to choose where you position yourself in the vortex lies fully in your hands. I'm getting really I feel like they want to stand up and fight for you. Like, I'm standing up and I feel like I want to, I don't know. Anyway, to me, they're finally realizing that they don't need to be stuck in this cycle, that they can choose the virtuous cycle and choose love and choose forgiveness and choose healing. Anyway, I just can't stress how powerful these cards are, you people, my friends. I just can't stress how important they both, like both sides, there's a lot going on here. And my heart is fluttering. Oh my goodness. I was clearing my throat earlier. I feel like I want to, I don't know. I'm all fired up. So the card that came out for, connecting energy right now is Pinnacle. And you are both at the pinnacle, or whatever the terminology would be, however you use that word. This is a very important point in both of your journeys. This is where you rise. This is where you evolve. This is where you spiritually grow. This is before you get to the good stuff. You're mid-heaven. And 36 equals 9, which is, you know, symbolic of both of you working on your foundations before you reach union heaven, whatever, you know, anyway. Very important energy that's happening right here. It's very powerful. I hope that's straight. Okay. I'm just going to look at this card to make sure there's nothing I want to mention. So this one does talk about getting over the hurdles of possibly other people's opinions or your family wounds, choosing a different path, finding your true self. So I feel like you and this person are 9 people who are trying to break away from patterns of the past, and you're trying to grow and evolve and not repeat the things that your generations before you did. I read this one the other day. It talks about how clues about how your family trained you to be visible in the world, your relationship to other people's authority, and how you step into your own personal authority. So I feel like maybe you two, your parents, only for some of you, I feel like your parents weren't the best examples of mental health. And I don't mean that to insult anyone. Our parents did the best that they could. I'm thankful for the knowledge we have now so that we can heal. I wish that, you know, some of our parents felt that way. With the spectrum, especially if you're on the spectrum, chances are, especially if you went undiagnosed, your parents were probably undiagnosed. And I can see undiagnosed neurodivergence in my family like crazy. Like I can see it. But anyway. This is also talking about going back to hidden dreams. So you could be someone who, you know, always dabbled with magic, dabbled with spirituality, and now you're finding that within you again. And we have, when this came out, I was like, that's amazing. We have deep diver diving into a task. And this card talked about someone who knows what they want now. They know the task at hand. They want to have success here. And the fact that this is 10, Wheel of Fortune energy, this is a turning point. I feel like there's a lot going on here that you can't see. I don't know why I'm feeling that. I'm just feeling moon energy. I'm feeling like there's a lot that's happening here that you can't actually see. I feel like you're diving deeper into spirituality and they're diving deeper into cleaning up their life or taking control of their life. Anyway. I just feel like you're someone who's surrendered to the spiritual journey. That's what I see. I feel like you've, you know, you're like, okay, I'm in it. This is me. And I do feel like for some of you, you're finding your people. You found me. So let's move on. That's really powerful energy that we're looking at. What deck do I want to use for you? I think I want this one. Interesting. So we have the 6 of Wands and Strength on the bottom right away. So you could be 6 in strength. Sorry, 6 and 8. Lover's energy, the energy of strength, both working on your confidence, your ego, your pride. 6 of Wands is about success, triumph, victory. So I'm hearing that possibly, because now we're looking at the future here, what this energy is leading into. And right away we have 6 of Wands, which is amazing energy. So let's have a look here. We have 6 of Coins. Stop! 6 and 6. Balance. Lovers. Union. I'm telling ya. 6 of Pentacles. Equal give and take. Reciprocity. Possibly. Oh my gosh. I was gonna say possibly someone has, you know, gotten some help from a therapist to help balance this connection out. I cut open to Justice, which is another energy of balance. And this is interesting. Oh, interesting. In this deck, strength is 11. I know that in traditional tarot, I think that's what it was. And here we have Justice is 8. Anyway, interesting. So we have lots of 6s and lots of 8s. And that's very symbolic of growth. What? We have the 6 of Cups. 6 of Wands, 6 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. 6. 6, 7. Anyway. We have some major balance coming in. This is amazing. 6, 6, 6. Interesting. Oh my. We have the Star. Wish fulfillment, healing. Hope being restored. You find it. Oh, stop. I was going to say you finding your soul path. You could resonate as a starseed, I heard. Empress. Divine feminine. And we have the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands shows someone wanting to fight for this. Someone ready to do what it takes to win you. I'm just seeing like you in a castle and somebody, you know, Knight of Cups trotting up maybe. Knight of Cups. Would the Knight of Cups fight for you? The Knight of Wands would run away. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I'm seeing someone trotting up to the castle like, I'm ready to defend your honor or whatever. 3 of Wands, forward movement, progression. This is exciting, you guys. Oh my gosh, the Fool. Someone taking a leap of faith towards you. A new start. Oh my gosh. Hello. We'll just end it there. That sounds great. That sounds great. I'll take that. Interesting. I just got all giddy. And I haven't had the greatest day. Maybe you don't see this coming. I think you do. I think you know it's coming. Someone from your past is here. We have the 4 of Cups and we have the 6 of Cups. So you could, well, obviously this is showing that the two of you are longing for each other right now. Soul connection. 6 of Cups shows union, wanting to reconnect if you're not already reconnecting. For some of you, you could be reconnecting slowly. And you could be unsure if you want to give them the rest of those cups. Like maybe you're just seeing how it goes for some of you. For some of you, this is someone who wants to come towards you, but is worried about how they could fear rejection from you because they could have turned their back on you or unappreciated your love in the past. We do have judgment. So we have an awakening. We have a conversation. We have a revelation. someone shedding past cycles, judgment. Sometimes we see the divine feminine on the judgment card, and cocoons, like people like growing, evolving, transcending, whatever, the ascension. I don't know. I'm probably not using the right words. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Chariot. See? Something's coming. 7. All right then. Okay. Let's see. We're going to look at, what do we want to start with? Well, let's just start off where we are. Current energy. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Current energy in this connection. Current energy in pile one's connection. We have the Tower. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So the moon was here. And remember how I said with this one, I was seeing the moon. I was seeing hidden forces are at work. There's a lot happening here that you can't see. Heightened intuition, both of you heightened intuition. I feel like both of you are listening to your higher selves. Divine feminine energy. We have the Tower showing that right now this is being rebuilt. It's so interesting that this says balance, invention, destruction. And we have the Tower, and we have how many cards about balance? 4 we've had about balance. So definitely what I'm seeing is the dust settling from a Tower and the air becoming clear again so that, you know, this person can crawl over the rubble and get to your castle. I'm just kidding. Not really. So current energy, we have the 9 of Coins, which is amazing because this shows what I was channeling, which is both of you working on your own foundations. It is a very independent energy. And when you both come back 9 of Pentacles, it creates such a strong foundation. I feel like I'm looking at 2 people that couldn't grow while you were together. Too many cycles, I'm hearing. And through this Tower moment and being separated and on your own, you've actually both been able to, you know, weave that cocoon, dissolve, and I feel like you're about to both emerge here. What did I say? Who did I see? Who did I say I saw trotting up to your castle? Didn't I say the Knight of Cups? So we have somebody wanting to rekindle things, coming to your castle. And here's the 5 of Swords. This does represent an energy where perhaps this person hurt you based on the way they were raised or the way they learned how to protect themselves or their ego. You could have felt like this person was playing mind games with you sometimes. Anyway, we see this Knight of Cups, like thinking about making a move here, reflecting, and we see you evolving here. Anyway, I just think this is amazing energy. It's like the Tower had to come down so you could both emerge. I don't know why I'm thinking of the movie WALL-E. Yes, that's who my cat is named after. I swear. I just see like WALL-E and Eva. Anyway, let's see how you're feeling about this. Well, no, I want to look. No, we have your current energy here with tarot. So let's look at how you're currently feeling about this connection. We have the 5 of Coins. So you do feel isolated from this person right now, perhaps no contact. If you are in contact with this person, I feel like this person may be giving you mixed signals, making you question things a little. Again, this is how you're feeling about this connection, this person. This isn't your energy. It's not like you're sitting around. I see you as someone who's really thriving right now, but you still feel isolated from this person. You could feel very far away from this person based on, you know, distance, or even just emotional distance. We have how I see you feeling about this connection is right now, your intuition tells you there's something worth saving here. There's, you know, 8 of Coins is the energy where you both it's like a soul connection that's a lot of work, but it's worth it in the end, because you both, it's long-term stability, it's long-term growth, it's long-term healing. And it can represent choosing a connection that's challenging. Oh my gosh. See, we have the Lovers. So both of you, what I'm seeing, you would choose this connection. You would choose it. And right now I feel like you are kind of trusting that this person will come back towards you. And at times, maybe your ego tells you that you're delusional for believing it. But like I said, for a lot of you, I'm seeing someone very tapped into their intuition. So if you're not, that's a good thing, because that's what's coming, is you having heightened intuition. Yeah, let's see how they're feeling about this connection. Oh my gosh. So we have the Three of Coins and the Six of Wands. So this is someone who wants to collaborate with you. This is someone who wants to talk to you. This is someone who wants to work things out. This is someone who wants to, have balance in this connection. They want to be seen by you and heard by you, and show you love. This is someone who wants to put in effort. They don't just want to, take a huge piece of the pie. They want to share. The reason I'm scoffing is for how they're feeling about this connection. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Wands. So they see you as their person. They see, that they want union with you. I actually laughed too, because I put on a Star Wars shirt today. And as I was putting it on, I was thinking about this card. I was like, oh, Star Wars. Anyway, I just think that's interesting. Underneath the Four of Wands, we have the Seven of Swords in reverse. So I am seeing a theme in your reading of like sixes, sevens, and eights. It's really interesting. Lots of sevens and eights and sixes. I just said that. Seven of Swords shows they want to stop running from this connection. They want to free themselves from that lower vibrational energy and come to the castle. Okay, let's see what is currently blocking this connection. We have Strength and Seven of Cups. So this could be that this person has a lot of things going on in their life. This could be a blockage where sometimes you feel very confused and you can't really hear your intuition with the Seven of Cups. This person could have had other options at some point. I don't see them having other options now. They could have, look at all these sevens now. They could have been very defensive or denied this connection, ran from it. For some of you, they could have you blocked, especially with the Five of Coins. Strength shows pride and ego, like I said. So you could still have some ego, and they could have some pride about coming in. They may have some problems taking accountability. So that's what we're seeing for blockages here. Lack of self-esteem, perhaps, on one side. What is currently helping this connection? We have the Eight of Coins and Temperance and the Lovers. Oh my gosh. So I'm not going to take the Lovers. But what I'm seeing is what is helping this connection is that you both still think about each other. You both still want to choose this connection. I think you both intend to choose this connection in the future. Temperance on the bottom shows, the fact that you two separated a good thing, because it allowed you both to balance your energies. I'm also seeing with Temperance patience. So if you're learning how to be patient, excellent. Let me know what that's like. I'm not even kidding. Temperance, also shows that perhaps you're somebody who's looking at balancing your divine feminine, divine masculine energy within yourself. And I feel like this person is as well. Two of Wands, what's helping this conversation? Interesting conversation, you say. One thing that's helping this connection Ten of Cups underneath. Interesting. One of the things that's helping this connection is I feel you're both now willing to look at patterns you need to change because you're both in the energy of going through cycles. Very healing. All right, let's see what is next in this connection. Oh my gosh. Though those flew out so quick, I didn't even know what to do. I mean, what's coming next? We have the final 6, so we have them all here. We had all of them, all 5. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. 6 of Swords and the Star shows the both of you. It shows this person coming towards you and wish fulfillment. What I'm seeing, it's really interesting. Just this morning, I heard a tarot reader talking about the 6 of Swords, and she was saying that it can sometimes resemble somebody who's coming towards you, but they're, you know, there's a few things they're going to want to leave in the past. There's a few things they're not going to want to take accountability for or clear up. They're going to try and just push this ahead and see if we can make it work. And I think it's interesting that I heard that today because in your connection, all of the 6s came out, which is, you know, confirmation that this person doesn't just want to put a Band-Aid on and move forward. This is someone who wants to come towards you healed with the Star. I don't feel like either of you have let each other go. 6 of Swords shows the two of you reconnecting. You know, the 6 of Swords, depending on, it's interesting because it can mean it can mean multiple things, but it can mean that you're letting someone go or you're reconnecting with someone. And for your reading with all the connection, all the balance, I'm seeing the two of you reconnecting, the two of you being drawn back to each other, the way you always are, like bees to honey, I'm hearing. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom shows the two of you nurturing this connection. That's what's coming. And I feel like this person's approaching you because you're protecting your pentacle there. I want to get, I actually want to look at what this person is going to do because I'm nosy. So what action? Oh, I can't make it. I can't make it up. I can't make it up, you guys. I wasn't going to ask. I was not going to ask what action. What in the heck? I was not going to ask what action. And then I was like, yeah, you know what? I want to be nosy. I want to see what they're going to do. Next action, 8 of Wands, communicating with you, coming right towards you. They maybe have to take a train. I see sun energy here, divine masculine. I see forward movement. This is fast. This is coming fast. Fast. I spit. It's coming so fast. So there you go. There's their next actions. They're going to reach out to you and it's going to be soon. This won't be a long one. This will be soon. Interesting. I just saw somebody sliding down a swirly slide. A swirly slide? What would you call that? A twisty slide? A circular slide? I don't know. Anyway, what's this communication going to be about? Since we're being nosy. Oh, what's happening? The Hierophant? They're going to communicate about wanting to commit to you. Act surprised. Oh, you want to marry me? I'm so shocked. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, that's commitment. That's them wanting to perhaps talk to you about spiritual lessons they've learned, about how they do see a commitment with you. We have the Fountain on the bottom, and the Fountain is about creation. It's about new life, fresh start, you having a new beginning, you both as your higher selves. This is where the both of you turn into butterflies. Justice! Oh dear, all of the... This is going to be a hard pile to top. These are very clear messages. We have the Fountain and Justice, so conversation. Remember, I said conversation. Slip of the tongue, I said conversation. So we see this person communicating with you, wanting to take accountability, wanting balance, wanting to make things right. For some of you, maybe they finalized a divorce. That's just for some of you. I wasn't picking up on that majorly. We do have an offer here, Page of Coins, an offer of stability. So proposal for some of you, I'm hearing. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see what advice we need to hear about this connection. Okay, that's a lot. So we have the Eight of Cups, the Three of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. And to me, this is someone who's following their intuition. I'm hearing this could have been someone who was emotionally immature in the past. Or wasn't open to being vulnerable. We do have somebody wanting to rekindle things with you here. For advice, it could be that this person, for some of you, if you struggled with this person not prioritizing you and going out with their friends a lot and partying, I do see them walking away from some of those social commitments and some of those behaviors and focusing on you. The Eight of Cups, for some of you, it can represent someone who is walking away from someone else to come towards you. For both of you, though, the Eight of Cups can be about walking towards a brighter horizon, walking towards that sun. And you may feel like walking away when this person comes in, I'm hearing. You may feel, I feel like maybe you did walk away from this person in the past. And what I'm seeing is they do want to exchange energy with you. And you know, the decision is yours if you get back on that ride or if you keep moving on by yourself. The decision is yours. I do feel, though, for a lot of you, that's not what you want, and that you actually walked away from this connection in hopes that there would be a rebirth. I feel like possibly you were someone who understood the importance of the Eight of Cups energy. If you love something, let it go. If it was meant to be yours, it'll come back. Oh my gosh, I tried so hard to say that in a reading yesterday. It was like my brain shut down. What's meant for you will never pass you by. I don't know why I couldn't say that yesterday. What's meant for you will never pass you by. Anyway, we're going to look at the future of this connection. What is the future? We have the Seven of Coins. Beautiful. Seven of Coins represents, I'm just going to get a few here. Seven of Coins represents being rewarded for all this work you've done. You know, it shows an abundant future, your efforts rewarded. Interesting. I guess I should just look at this card. Oh, we have the Devil in reverse. So that talks about ending codependency. Devil in reverse. Letting go of ego. Oh, look at this. Interesting. So we have the King of Cups, we have the Devil in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. And what I think is so beautiful is this shows everything happening in divine timing. It shows these cycles coming to an end, you perhaps releasing. I'm seeing a lot of shadows being released in this connection. I'm seeing the end of codependency, the end of fear, the end of toxicity, if you had toxicity in this connection. The King of Cups also shows a very generous, very loving connection. And we see Wheel of Fortune, there is a turning point in this connection here. We also have the Two of Cups on the bottom. Interesting. So the deepening of this connection is what I'm seeing. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Yeah, we have the Chariot 7. The World. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So we have the Chariot and the World. So this is coming in quickly. And you know, it shows, this is a huge message to me. For some of you, you may move to be with this person, or they might move to be with you or travel. But this shows forward movement after the two of you working through those cycles. Your person is in world energy right now, so moving through those cycles, You're in hair energy. This also talks about releasing cycles, healing wounds, and the two of you coming back together. I feel like until you did that, you couldn't have forward movement. The Chariot is very symbolic of divine feminine and divine masculine energies not being able to move forward until they're aligned and on the right path, the yin and yang, balance, temperance. So anyway, you guys, it's beautiful here. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we have the Queen of Cups on the bottom. Oh my gosh. Isn't that interesting? So we have Queen of Cups, King of Cups, and that shows a very intuitive connection, a very loving connection. I'm just going to put that back on the bottom since, you know. Oh my gosh. I was just talking about the two of you fixing cycles and moving forward, and we have the 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, I didn't even see those. Well, there you go. There's your reading. There's the future. Now, go forth and fly, butterfly, fly. That's amazing. All right then. So that is your reading. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for listening to me and supporting me. I'm sorry I ranted about the commenter. I shouldn't have. Oh well, lesson learned. I gave them power. Next time I won't. Anyway, I love you guys. I hope this resonated. And I'll miss you while I'm away, but I'll be back. And I'm sending you lots of love and light. And I'm not gone yet. So there'll still be a few more readings. Anyway, I love you and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hello, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose Pile 2 and this Lapis Lazuli, this is going to be a reading about the future of this connection. Pile 1 was lots of fun. So yeah, before we begin, we are going to look at oracle cards, and we're going to start off with you. So you are coming up as the cartographer, and it says a crossroads exploration. And to me, I feel like you're someone who in this connection is at a crossroads and you need to make a decision. I'm not sure whether or not that decision is to leave this connection or to give up and move on from it. The other thing I'm seeing is that for some of you, you could be at a crossroads where you're changing your job, or you're putting action towards your soul's calling, or I'm specifically seeing someone who possibly is exploring their career as a light worker. Maybe you already are, but the fact that we have crossroads makes me think you're at a very important crossroad in your life where perhaps you have to stop waiting for this person and focusing on your soul path. And I specifically think it has something to do with you being a light to others. I don't know why I'm hearing that. The fact that we have this symbol here in this deck is symbolic of you are going through development and growth right now. So you are growing, even if you don't feel like you are. You are going through important developments right now. Perhaps you're traveling. Perhaps you want to travel. You know, it's almost like you're looking at where your life is going. Your person is the astronomer, discovery and augury. I don't know what that word is. And what I'm seeing with your person is all of a sudden starting to wake up spiritually. And I'm not sure, I'm going to look at the other cards before I get too much into it. But I feel like this is someone who's understanding that this connection is different and that, you know, the advice that they're getting from their friends about it isn't really helping because this connection is very different. There's something very different about it. So, you know, you could be counterparts. It is that I channel counterparts like you wouldn't believe. It's funny because when I started reading tarot, I once said to somebody out loud before I even knew how to read tarot, I was like, my dream is to be a divine counterpart reader. And now that's like mainly what I channel. So I find that interesting. Anyway, another great fact is the fact that your person is also in development and growth. So you're both growing right now. So if it feels like nothing's happening, it actually is. There is growth happening. There's roots being grown underneath the dirt and the mud. Okay, so we have the astronomer. I wanted to look up your person. 62. Lover's journey, high priestess. What did I say? Intuitively waking up to what this connection means. And they're realizing that like I said, the advice they're getting from people is not making sense because this is a different type of connection and they know it. They can feel it. I don't know if you guys are talking or not. And I'm not gonna lose my head about it. You're in a complex situation and clues on how to navigate it won't come from past experiences. Now is the time to look both beyond and within for answers and to trust your intuition. Let go of the material needs and concerns that are holding you back and meditate on what your gut is telling you. Others who are like-minded may be able to guide you. Be open to their perspectives, but don't be bound by them. And I have to say, this is also someone who this could be someone who struggles with their self-esteem or doesn't feel like they have enough to offer you for some of you. And this person is also in the energy of putting in some practical long-term goals so that they can be a stable person for you. So this is what I like to call like an emperor waking up. Like it's someone who's been triggered into emperor energy. Someone who's been triggered to start stabilizing their life. Perhaps their self-esteem is not so great and things are happening around them because the universe is trying to wake them up to their potential. And this is someone who is now starting to listen to their intuition when it comes to this connection. You know, like this card says, this person sees this as a very complex relationship. It's nothing like they've ever experienced before. And it doesn't make sense because in the past, when they had turmoil with someone or a tower moment with someone, I feel like they just moved on and just kept walking. But this shows this person knows this is a very complex situation where normal rules don't apply. I don't mean actual rules. I'm just using, I don't know what you call it. Anyway, very interesting. The astronomer knows that there are greater powers at work in the world. So this could also be someone who likes stargazing or who likes astrology or planets, I'm hearing with this astronomer card. I don't know why I just heard Space Mountain could be relevant. That was weird. And you two are in growth. I'm just going to open it up here. 66. Maybe you want to be a love reader. Join me. We can save the world with love. You are currently at a crossroads, unsure of which direction to take. Something within you is eager for a new journey, but doubts make you hesitate. Which path will lead you where you want to go, and which will lead you to an unexpected destination? When inner conflict stops you from taking the next step forward, overcome that uncertainty and embody the boldness you need. So I feel like you are also embodying masculine energy in a sense where it doesn't matter your gender, where you're starting to figure out where you want your life to go, who you want to be with, what you want to be doing career-wise, where you see yourself in 10 years. And I feel like maybe, I'm not sure if this person is coming back in and offering you something and you're thinking about it, or you're in no contact and you're thinking about detaching and moving on. Perhaps, you know, you are even toying with the fact, toying with the idea of something new, because it does talk about it feels like your soul is telling you something new is coming, something's about to happen. For some of you, like I said, you could have that urge to start your own business or start a YouTube channel or something. And Spirit's saying overcome that fear. Like this is the time to walk down that path and to put yourself out there and to show the world your gift. Anyway, and it could lead you to an unexpected destination. You know, maybe you do end up moving. Maybe you end up traveling because you become, you know, a light worker, an influencer, and you can travel. Maybe there's something you do that involves travel. I just said that. Anyway, beautiful energy, lots of development and growth, although it might not be happening together. So who do we have first? We have you. So let's do this one first. So we have Wisdom Owl, and I feel like your higher self is trying to communicate with you, and it's sometimes you fear what it's telling you to do. It might be scary, you know? I also see Emperor energy, possibly you starting your own business. Again, as a light worker, wisdom. I'm seeing High Priestess. I'm seeing Hierophant energy. I'm feeling spiritual for some reason, or a healer. And I do feel like you're very focused on your spiritual path right now with the wisdom and the owl, and the fact that the owl is, you know, staring at me. To me, it's very symbolic that you're focused on yourself and perhaps learning how to work with that intuition. Perhaps you're taming your ego and your intuition. I just heard. Interesting. Owls could be symbolic. You might be watching this person. I know that's interesting or strange. I just heard that. You may be watching them. I don't know why I'm getting that. I guess because that owl's staring at me. We have Void. And we have the Cosmic Tree, which is Hermit energy. So very independent energy. This, again, I'm seeing someone who's reflecting possibly about their soul path. I feel like you're at a crossroads where you're perhaps thinking about going after your soul's calling, or you're reflecting about this connection and figuring out, is this what you want? Is this what you want to wait for? Is this who you want to be with if you are talking? If they're offering you something, like maybe you're wondering or thinking about, should I get back together? And you could be, you know, you could be really trying to listen to your gut here when it comes to this person, no matter the circumstances between you right now. I can't figure out if you're talking or not. Not yet. So yeah, we have Hermit energy. So that is a more independent energy. You could be very closed off from this connection right now. It's also, like I said, the inner energy of searching within your own soul, finding your soul path, healing. Why can't I find it? It's on page 34. Oh my gosh. 34, Empress and Emperor energy. If the cosmic tree comes up in your reading, it is offering guidance through the collective unconscious. Take this as a positive affirmation that the path you are on is the right one, and that in contemplation comes understanding and growth. Trust that the truth you seek is buried within the fibers of your own being. Understand that knowing your inner truth may require isolation. Spend time with yourself. In the quiet, there is a seed that needs nurturing. So it does feel like you're supposed to be reflecting about something, or sorry, you are reflecting about something right now. You could be in a connection, you know, like you could be mirroring this person, and you could also feel this connection makes no logical sense. And you could be, you know, wondering, should I just move on? Should I just open my heart for someone else? And it's a very, it is a very, growing isn't easy. So my heart goes out to you, because at times it could be hard on you. You could be back and forth thinking about this, weighing up the options, scared to make a wrong decision, scared to make the wrong move, scared to go after the wrong thing. Perhaps your inner wisdom is telling you, put yourself out there, lead others. And your ego's like, no, everyone will laugh at you. Do you guys remember Adam Sandler? They're all gonna laugh at you. No. I spent most of my childhood reciting funny things. The Void. I'm trying to find it. Oh, of course, it's under T, because it's the Void. Why can't I find this? Void. This is empty space. Can you handle it? So to me, it feels, now I see that possibly you're not talking to this person, because it does talk about empty space. Like there's nothing happening. Can you handle it? It says, it's on page 111, you guys. It says, this is an empty space. Can you handle it? Ah! Oh no. Don't jump. No answer, no energy, no message. There is nothing. And at the same time, it is like the paradox of silence. It can sound louder than 1,000 words, opening the possibility of the whole. Interesting. Very interesting. So I do feel like maybe you're not hearing anything from this person, and now you're questioning the entire thing. And what's really interesting is I see the two of you mirroring, because this person is going through the same thing on their side, but they're just waking up. It's like they're just like a little baby bird just waking up. And I feel like you've been awake for a while, and you're, you know, wondering what it all means. Definitely a complex energy here between the two of you. So for your person's energy, we have, let's start with this one. We have Reciprocity 6, Honeybee. Oh my gosh. Interesting. So 4 and 6 do equal 10, Wheel of Fortune energy. So change. Perhaps, you know, divine timing is at play. 6 is Lover's energy. And to me, this is someone who could be focusing on how they can give you more reciprocity in this connection. This could be someone who failed to give you equal give and take or reciprocity. The energy could have been imbalanced. This person, there's a lot of bees here. This person could be very busy right now, or keeping busy. Interesting. Reciprocity. This person could be learning about how to reciprocate energy, reciprocate love, especially in a connection like this, because this feels like this person has never felt anything like this before. So perhaps they struggle with that. I really wish that glare wasn't on that card. Roar. Today I reach a deeper level of personal growth and realization. That was the affirmation that just popped down. So today your person reaches a level of personal growth and whatever else it said. We have 6 of Lotuses. This is 6 of Cups energy. I didn't even realize that. So this is someone, like this card said, this person is feeling like this is a complex connection, one that doesn't make sense to them, one that they've never felt before, confirmed by the 6 of Lotuses, 6 of Cups. This is someone who's spending an awful lot of time thinking about you. They could be looking up, what does the soulmate feel like? Why can't I let go of this person? Why does this connection feel like this? And they could be learning about how to perhaps even work with energy within a soul connection. I know that sounds like a stretch, but that's what I'm seeing. And we have Dark Nebula. Oh my gosh. So this is someone who's having a lot of realizations about this connection. I think it's interesting that you have the void and there's like nothing happening. And this person's void is like darkness. It feels like there's a lot happening for them, even though they're not talking to you. You could be someone who just isn't seeing anything in the 3D to confirm this, and it's making you question, you know, where you're going. I see this person as someone waking up, someone who is finally looking at their shadows, finally giving into this connection, finally surrendering to it. I also feel like this person really misses you. I feel like it's funny with all those bees buzzing around that person's head, because I feel, first of all, one thing I have to mention is I have a card where flowers are growing out of the skull's head. These flowers, daisies, and it's High Priestess energy. So I feel like intuitively, this person is constantly receiving signs and synchronicities in their face. It's like all the time. I feel like they're thinking about you. The universe is constantly showing them signs of you. There's a lot of longing here that I'm feeling. And just this person, you know, wherever they look, they're being reminded of you. There's constant reminders, constant messages. And I do feel like they're missing you with that Dark Nebula. I'm just looking up the Dark Nebula. Lack of clarity and understanding. Cut off from the light. Cut off from you. It's interesting because it gives the way this card talks about the energy of the Dark Nebula is it talks about everything being kind of cloudy and dusty. And one of the other piles, I was talking about the tower and about how when the tower first falls, there's like clouds and smoke and destruction and you can't see anything. And that's what I feel. Your person is having a hard time making sense of this in the 3D. And I do feel like they're really missing your energy right now with this Dark Nebula. This could have been someone who, this is interesting, they could have felt really happy or alive around you and like their life had purpose. And then once you were not there, they were like, wait a minute, my life doesn't feel as fulfilling as I thought it was. It feels like there's something missing. I feel like, you know, with that reciprocity card, that you were someone that made them feel very seen and loved when you were together. And that's why I think it's so frustrating for you. This person's, you know, in a cloud of smoke, finally listening to their intuition, maybe having realizations, maybe dark night of the soul energy. And you have nothing. And you just have to trust in the void. You have to trust in the nothing, never-ending story. Oh my gosh. The nothing. Atreyu. Moonchild. That was the name he called out. Moonchild was his... That's what he yelled out the window with the name. Say my name. Moonchild. Oh my gosh, we have 58. I forgot about this one. So we do have 58 makes me feel that 13, there is some kind of death, or there was some kind of death here, some kind of ending that kind of broke this person's understanding or broke their ego. Kind of, you know, brought on this Dark Nebula, this energy of healing and getting in touch, being awakened. I'm seeing somebody who's going through an awakening. It's like the vision, everything they thought has been smashed to smithereens. I don't know why I'm hearing so many movies in this pile. It's crazy. We also have the mirror. So it could be that you and this person mirrored each other. You could have, you know, shone a light on some of this person's shadows. You and this person could have really triggered each other here. Very interesting. And we have balance. I did mention it in pile 1. I unfortunately gave some commenter power over me because I let one of the things they say get to me. And they were talking about how the way I talk and the fact that I say the fact that I say interesting a lot is extremely, all in capital letters, so annoying. So go listen to someone else. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. So if you feel that I'm not saying interesting enough, it's because I let some little commenter get into some little ego monster, dark nebula, get into my head. I will not mention it again now that I've mentioned it. It's just, you know, I don't understand people. Why are you going to say mean comments? They hurt people's feelings. So the fact that we have 7 here and balance, very interesting energy because it does talk about, it's 7, which is chariot energy, allowing, you know, you're both in development and growth. So this is moving forward, but you can't see it. What was I gonna, I'm gonna look up that card actually. So we have Libra there. I see Aries energy, Gemini energy, Virgo energy. We have water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Leo again. Interesting. So balance. Libra asks us to strengthen all relationships with an infusion of justice, equality, equity, communication, fairness, and romance. So we do see some type of, perhaps there was an imbalance in this connection. Perhaps, you know, you gave to this connection and this person didn't, and there was an imbalance of energy. Perhaps, you know, if you triggered this person or you reflected onto each other, perhaps there was arguments and miscommunications, especially if it was coming from a place of childhood wounding with the 6 of Cups. And it says sometimes conflict needs to erupt before a healthy equilibrium can be reestablished. So, you know, it could have been that something needed to explode in this connection so that there's all this dust and this person has no choice but to listen to their intuition. And for you, it could be that this is happening because the universe wants you to make a choice on your soul path. Whatever this crossroads that you are at, you know, I'm seeing someone possibly thinking about giving up a counterpart connection, like giving up the counterpart journey, saying this is too much for me. I'm seeing someone, you know, starting their own, being a light worker, starting to guide others. You could be questioning your own wisdom here as well. You know, you could be at a crossroads where you're wondering, like, I have all this intuitive thoughts and these tarot readers tell me this is going to happen, but nothing is happening. I can't see anything. There's no communication. There's no movement. There's nothing. So you could be someone who's at a very important part of your journey where you're being tested to be put off your journey, is what I'm hearing. Anyway, and I feel like while the scales are balancing, you're also spending more time exploring yourself, exploring who you are as a person, what you need to work on. Anyway. All right. I want to get tarot. So I'm going to pick what cards do I want to use for you? think I want to use these ones for you. Oh, right away we have the Fool on the bottom and the Page of Swords. So you could be someone who is thinking about taking a leap of faith towards a new career or towards going back to school with the Page of Swords. And it's almost like I feel this person wanting to take a leap of faith towards you. Very interesting. We do see the both of you healing right now, reflecting. We see a break. You're on a break, is what it looks like, so that the scales can balance, so that you can both find your way. You know, this person vibrationally could have been holding you back from walking your soul path. I don't mean purposely. I don't mean they were like, you're not allowed to do that. I just mean you could have been caught up in this complex situation, this complex, unexplainable connection that they've never felt before. You could have been caught up in the Tower moments or the energy, whatever it is. And maybe you didn't have enough time to focus on yourself. And here you go. Here's the time where you focus on yourself and you work on your soul growth and you work on your foundation, Emperor energy. Anyway, we have the Knight of Wands. So this could have been someone who ran from this connection. You could be dealing with someone who continuously runs from you. And like I said, you could be, you know, wondering, is this really what I want? Oftentimes with counterpart connections, there are huge ego tests that happen because your ego tries to push you off the journey. You know, keep in mind the counterpart journey is about you evolving into the highest version of yourself and your person and unconditional love. Anyway, we have the Queen of Cups here showing me you're very focused on your own cup. Perhaps, you know, like I said, Queen of Cups energy, perhaps you overgave to this person in the past. 444 here, 4:44 p.m. We have the Page of Pentacles, so we have growth here. I feel like maybe this person ran from... I do feel that this is unlike anything they've ever felt before, and I almost feel like maybe they ran from it for a while or had fear of commitment. And I feel for some of you, you are wondering if you should move on without this person. Remember, we don't have to wait for anyone. Waiting causes blockages. But I can tell you what, like, in terms of, you know, the counterpart connection, you know, you're told not to wait. That doesn't mean you have to... The last time I tried to explain this, somebody took it the wrong way. I'm not saying you can't date. That is not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you talk about you shouldn't wait for anyone, but it doesn't mean you have to go out and like get dates with all of these different people and start dating and start trying to find a match. Because there's a crucial point when a connection comes to an end where you are supposed to reflect and work on yourself. No, I'm not saying you can't date. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you don't have to wait, but you can continue to keep your heart open for this person while you walk down your own path. Say, okay, I'll catch you later. You can catch up with me later. I'm still going to go down my path. And, you know, especially in connections like these, it's not about running out and finding someone else. It's about turning that focus inward. I'm getting really deep here. I don't mean to be. I'm talking about counterpart energy. So if you're not a counterpart or you don't resonate with counterpart energy, you're not going to understand what I'm saying. Or anyway, I hope some of you know what I'm trying to say here. I'm saying that you don't have to wait for this person. You can still work on yourself. You can still continue growing. All of my growth happened when I was on my own. You know, I'm almost seeing someone who is like, well, they're not healed. They're not ready for this. So I'm just going to focus on my journey. I'm going to start learning about spirituality. Anyway, I'm rambling. Oh my goodness. We have strength. So I was just talking about unconditional love. This person could be, you could both be having ego tests, like heavy ego tests here. All right. So right away we have the Queen of Wands on the bottom, and the Queen of Wands trying to make a decision. Oh my gosh. Queen of Wands, you could be weighing up your options. Maybe this person is trying to offer you something, but they're still in their darkness. I don't know what it is that you're at a crossroads about. Queen of Wands can be very symbolic of someone who's thinking about, you know, a career in the spotlight. It's really interesting because I was talking about the important energy after a connection like this has a tower moment, especially if this person caused the tower moment or walked away from you. You're going through a glow up. You're evolving. And the Queen of Wands can be about finding your spiritual gift, finding your inner passion so that you can be a guiding light to others. You could already be in the spotlight here, well on your way. And perhaps you're wondering, like, is this person ever going to catch up? Are they ever going to, like, am I just imagining this? Anyway, interesting. I apologize about my kids. It's like the witching hour now, so they just get all crazy at night. So we're going to go current energy. Current energy between the two of you. We have Temperance, balance. Oh my gosh. It's funny because I keep hearing like counterpart, counterpart, counterpart. And now we have Temperance, which shows you both needing to have patience now. There's definitely a rebalancing going on. You know, there's healing that needs to happen. There's energy that needs to be worked through. I do feel perhaps you're experiencing lack of patience. We do have balance happening here. We have two cards, current energy, showing this trying to balance. And, you know, like I said with the Queen of Cups, if you're someone who gave to this person, you end up with nothing left in your cup and then you feel resentful. This shows perhaps you balancing your feminine and masculine energies and this person as well. This person could have been in distorted masculine energy. Very interesting. Look, we have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're both, it is a single energy. So you're working on yourselves right now. You're working on your own foundation. Knight of Pentacles shows this person is coming in slowly. They're like, wait. I'm seeing that firefly screaming, wait, wait for me. You could be experiencing lack of hope here. With the Star, I am getting that some of you could be in the spotlight. I'm also getting the energy of not being able to let each other go. So there's still this there is still an energetic connection here. And like I said, Knight of Pentacles, that's someone who's coming in very, very slowly. But to you, we have, like, it looks like the void. And I feel like your intuition and your ego could be at a crossroads having an argument about which way to go. Interesting. Let's see how you're feeling about this connection. We have the Page of Wands. Interesting. So what I'm seeing is, first of all, you could feel at times like maybe this person, it was just a fling. It does show a false start, so it never really turned into anything stable. So this could have been a situationship. We do have the Ten of Swords in reverse on the bottom showing, to me, I feel like intuitively you get a lot of downloads that something's happening or something's coming, but maybe you haven't harnessed that energy, like that power, to read your intuition or to communicate with your intuition. And perhaps, you know, you feel it, but then nothing comes. To me, it looks like you want a fresh start with this person with the Page of Swords and the Ten of Swords in reverse. It shows you want to fix this connection and get back together with this person. Page of Wands, like I said, you could have a lot of intuitive downloads about this person, but still there's nothing. There's like no connection here right now in the 3D. Underneath, we do have the Knight of Wands. So I feel like, you know, this is someone who ran from this connection. This is how it's coming up, is how you feel about it, that possibly they ran from this connection. They were inconsistent. Perhaps you're contemplating running from this connection yourself now. I don't think you are, but for some of you, you could be. Let's see how your person is feeling about this connection. Oh, you guys, I cannot make that up. We have Knight of Pentacles. This is someone who, this is taken an interesting turn, because Knight of Pentacles shows someone who knows what they want with you. And maybe that's why reciprocity is coming out, because now they're, you know, now that they've experienced the loss of you, the tower, the smoke, the destruction, they're discovery that you are someone that they see a future with here. Very interesting. This is someone who is determined to learn about you, possibly even learn about spirituality, I'm hearing. And on the bottom of the deck, oh my gosh, we have the Eight of Wands, which shows rapid change, rapid growth. Your person, I can see that they felt something very quickly. Like, to me, both of you felt an instant soul connection, instant attraction. Perhaps it moved really fast in the beginning, and then it became really like rocky and unstable and inconsistent and on again, off again. To me, this looks like somebody who wants to reach out to you, who wants to communicate with you, that they've had some kind of realization. This looks like somebody who wants to have stability with you, and I feel like in the past they didn't. Interesting. Let's see what is currently blocking this connection. We have the Queen of Cups. So for blockages, you could have overgave to this person, and there could have been an imbalance, like I keep saying. It also could be that you have, you know, been focusing on yourself, and perhaps you're wary about giving this person your energy. Queen of Cups, you know, perhaps you both still have growing to do when it comes to how to give and receive love. I think it's interesting because your person is in the energy of reciprocity, and I feel like they are someone who didn't know how to give and take from a connection, and maybe they just ended up taking. We do have 10 of Cups on the bottom, and that shows healing required. Like, there's something that needs to heal here. There's a blockage. I'm not getting your person having another family or anything. That's not what I'm getting. I'm getting that healing is required, and I'm not sure if that's between the two of you or both individually. It's probably all three. Let's see what is helping this connection. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Eight of Swords in reverse. I said possibly Dark Night of the Soul with Dark Nebula. And that Eight of Swords can talk about someone who's been through a dark night of the soul and has a new perspective. I feel one thing that's working for the both of you is that you both have traumas that can be healed. Like, that's what the Eight of Swords talks about. And it talks about, you know, it could be that separation is working in your favor right now because it's allowing you both to gain a new perspective and to heal things and to, you know, look at traumas and have an awakening. We also have the King of Pentacles. So to me, this is someone, both of you are trying to stabilize your foundations. Very interesting. It could also be working well if this person is moving slowly. That could be for the best. Because we don't want instant gratification. We want long-term growth, not instant gratification. We don't want the Knight of Swords. We don't want the Knight of Wands. We want long-term growth and stability. And I feel that's what you're both thinking about now. Even though, you know, I don't think you're talking. Let's see what is next for this connection. What is next for this connection? Oh my. I won't take them all, but I am going to talk about them. We have wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. We have emotional fulfillment. We have justice, and we have a choice. We have an offer of love, and we have someone chasing you. It's interesting because I said, we don't want to see that Knight of Swords. And your person was like, oh yeah. We see someone coming, rushing in here. So I'm not sure what happens. I'm not sure if you make a decision. I'm not sure if you move ahead on your journey and then all of a sudden this person comes in. But we have in the future here, what's coming. We have balance, justice, truth, compromise, divine love, emotional fulfillment, wish fulfillment, and someone chasing you, someone coming in here wanting to fight for this. Interesting. Again, the 9 of Cups is the first one I saw, so that's the one I'll take. And we'll see what else wants to come out. 9 of Cups. Oh my gosh. 9 of Cups can also be very symbolic of both of you following your intuition. That's what's coming up, is that you're both realizing this is what you want. So you're listening to your intuition, whatever your intuition guides you to do. For this person, it could be their intuition may be telling them to get a better job or clean something up in their life. Maybe your intuition is telling you to be a superstar. We do have the Chariot, so we have fast movement here. We have 7, 7, 7. Chariot is this person taking more action towards you. So when you do come back together, not if, when you do, this person is going to be someone who gives more to this connection, takes more action. We definitely have wish fulfillment coming, and we see your hope renewed, both of your hope renewed, with the Star, 2 of Cups, an offer of love, going out for coffee, catching up. Very beautiful. Let's see advice for this connection. What is your advice for this connection? We have the 7 of Pentacles. Let it, I just heard let it flow, let it grow. I don't know why. Let it grow. Your advice is that this is still growing. This is still baking in the oven. This is still, it's not done yet. It's not done yet. It still needs more time, is what I'm hearing. We also have the King of Cups in reverse, which it could be that this person isn't yet comfortable or in touch with, like they could be dealing with a lot of emotions right now with the King of Cups in reverse here. Interesting. I want to get another one for advice. We have the 7 of Swords in reverse. Interesting. So it does show the end of games, the end of lies, the end of deceit. It, you know, to me, we have 7, 7, 7, 7. Oh my gosh. 7, 7, 7, 7. Anyway. I also see, you know, that you do have a decision here coming up in the future. There's no rush in making that decision. Hanged Man energy. Hanged Man energy, to me, I feel like this person may show you a different perspective of them, especially with the Chariot energy. That shows someone who wants to put in effort and wants to put in work and wants to take more action and wants to, you know, perhaps travel, things like that. Go places, take you out, celebrate. Interesting. Let's see the future of this connection. Actually. Well then, there you go. Bye. Oh my gosh, I forgot to ask a question. That's interesting. And I asked the question and the card came out before I realized it. But anyway, I'll get to that question. I was just going to say, what is the future of this connection? We have the Wheel of Fortune, and that shows both of you making adjustments. It shows a turning point in this connection, everything happening in divine timing. We have you two, look, that's what you wanted. You two getting back together. We see a turning point, and Lovers shows union energy. It shows divine love, the two of you coming back together. I'm going to ask one more for the King of Wands. This person, remember, In the beginning of the reading, we had the Queen of Wands. Now we have the King of Wands. That's interesting. That shows this person, again, it's very reaffirming of the message that this is someone who's going to take more action and be someone who makes more decisions in this connection, wants to take you out more, wants to talk to you more. And I almost feel like the two of you may have a future as a creative pair, perhaps, you know, healing the world together. I see you both having, it's a very passionate connection. We do also have a new chapter here with the Page of Swords, a fresh start, communication. Beautiful. I actually wanted to see what action this person is going to take towards you here. I mean, I can see it in the cards, but I just wanted to specifically ask that. So what action will this person take? What action is this person going to take towards this connection? What action? Yeah, we have the Ace of Swords. We have clarity. We have this person wanting to fight for this connection. Nine of Wands. We also have the Ace of Swords, which shows them communicating with you, telling you the truth about something, revealing something to you. Yeah, we have Nine of Wands, which is like someone wanting to stand up and fight for this connection. It can represent the final push. We have the King of Swords, truth and clarity, and a brand new beginning. Any last words about this connection? Oh my gosh, again, it's on the bottom again. It's coming through 3 times that you two will work it out. And we do have you both coming out of this energy where you're holding back and, you know, being reconnected, your stars aligning. This is wish fulfillment. I feel like right now, if you're worried that this person has let you go, they have not let you go. They may have tried, but they haven't. And there's a reason why you can't let them go. Like that card said, this is a complex situation that only like-minded individuals can understand. So yeah, that's your reading, you guys. I hope that resonated. I hope it made sense. And yeah, thank you for being here for another reading with me. I really appreciate all the love and support. I'm sending you guys lots of love and light, and I'll have a reading up tomorrow, and then I probably won't have a reading up until Sunday, but I'll miss you guys. And I hope you have a fabulous few days. Enjoy the 222 portal and the energy, and yeah, lots of love and light to you guys. Thanks for being my friends, and I love you. Bye. Hello, pile 3, and welcome to your reading. If you chose pile 3 and the Amethyst Tower, this is going to be a reading all about the future of this connection. I did take a break. It is now dark out, so we have, you know, artificial lighting. Anyway, this is going to be all about the future of this connection, and I thought it was a really good day to do it because it was the 222 portal. Wally's up to mischief already. Interesting. Anyway, I did take a break and I've come back and now it's dark. So it's interesting. I have a giant light against, like, it's giant. It's my photography light. So it's better than nothing. I'm rambling already, pile 3. I had a very interesting day. Nothing went right today. It was very interesting. It was just like until I got to my tarot readings, and then everything was fine. Anyway, pile 3, why do I always ramble to you? Let's get into your energy. So these are meant to be you and your person's energy. So for this pile, this is a very unique one, because I feel like for a lot of you, you are talking to this person, and maybe you're with this person even. For those of you who are not, I feel like you're about to be, like, very, very, very soon. So for your energy, we do have the Muse, generosity, and I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm not even going to try. Anyway, I definitely get Three of Cups energy. I'm getting a lot from this card. I'm getting Three of Cups energy, which makes me think that perhaps you are spending a lot of time with your friends or in a social setting. But what I'm seeing for some of you is that you are talking to this person and you are exchanging energy with them. With this bird on the wire, I do feel like for some of you, you're communicating with this person. We also have a, is that a harp? I don't know. It looks like a harp to me. Trying to find harmony. And with the pomegranate here, it's really interesting because it makes me think of the Empress. Anyway, I'm getting a lot from this card. And for some of you, I do feel like you're talking to this person or you're just in a very open energy, like very nurturing, very Queen of Cups. Your person's energy is the chiromancer. I think that's how you say it. And we see delivering news, collaboration. So this is what I mean. I feel like you're talking, and if you're not, you're about to be. And this delivering news, it feels like for some of you, you're already in communication with this person. The fact that we have collaboration and we have generosity and these Three Cups just makes me think the two of you are sharing energy somehow, or you're about to. With the delivering news, for some of you, this hasn't happened yet. This is someone who wants to reach out to you. Look at the hand. Pile 3. Wait for me. And for some of you, you're already collaborating with this person. This person has already reached out. And perhaps, you know, you're struggling not to overthink it. Perhaps you're struggling with your Empress energy. You're struggling not to overthink it or question every little thing. Anyway, beautiful energy right off the get-go. I'm just going to look at these cards and make sure there was nothing else that I wanted to mention. The Muse, 100. Okay. All right. Now I remember something that I wanted to tell you. So one thing I'm seeing is we have delivering news here. Okay, so we have this person wanting to deliver news, or they've already delivered it to you. And it could be bad news. It could be, I'm not going to try and guess what it is right now. It could be that this person kept something from you. It could be that they have bad news about, I don't know what the bad news is. My dogs are freaking out. Confirmation that this person wants to communicate with you and reach out. What's really interesting is the Muse actually talks about you receiving bad news or receiving news of some sort. So I think that's, you know, that's a neat synchronicity between these two cards. There was a lot of synchronicities in these cards, I believe, while I was shuffling. I just want to look. No, I'll talk about the Muse first. So this is what I'm seeing is you are seeing the potential in this connection. The Muse talks about you seeing the potential in everything. So to me, it makes me feel like you're vibrating at a very high frequency. Again, Queen of Cups energy or just Empress energy. It says, The muse doesn't see the world as it is, but rather its potential. And I do believe you see the potential in this connection. Always, muse is an optimist and a lover, always ready with a kind word and a spare cup of wine. So to me, Queen of Cups energy, very giving, very nurturing, and one of the things that happen in the counterpart journey. I'm not saying this is a counterpart connection. I'm saying one thing that happens is there's a moment where you transition as the feminine from the Queen of Swords into the Queen of Cups. And it has nothing to do with that person when that transition happens. You naturally start embodying balanced Queen of Cups energy and your heart starts to open. And that's when that person comes in. I mention it, you know, that there's a reason someone doesn't reach out to you when you're in Queen of Swords energy. And no, I'm not saying not to be in Queen of Swords energy. It's a journey. Anyway, I just wanted to mention that for some counterparts, that we see you in this very open, compassionate energy, which is why this is coming in, or why you're already talking to this person. Now, this card does say, now is the time to look beyond the bad news and embrace a little of that dreamer's spirit. Any situation can be improved with hard work, but it also needs optimism. Belief in the potential for a better outcome, especially if others believe in it too. So it's talking about embracing positivity. So it's possible that this person tells you something that, you know, makes you rethink this or causes fear in you. And I see the two of you choosing this. I'm kind of seeing 8 of Pentacles. The two of you both choosing this, choosing to work on it. You know, we have this person wanting to collaborate with you if they're not already. 124. Hand contact. I remember when I pulled this card, hand contact, the way you hold hands, the way they hold your hand, something about your hands could be very symbolic, or the way it feels to hold hands with this person. Hands, something about hands. So listen to the energy of this card, and this is your person's energy, okay? Your person's energy. You have a message to deliver or something that you've been meaning to say for a while, but it may not be a message that someone is ready to receive. Be careful about how you deliver it and choose your timing carefully. So this is what I mean. It's like it's very cool synchronicity that these two cards came out. Because this shows this person wanting to tell you something, perhaps, you know, I don't want to try and guess what it is. And I don't want to scare you either, because I don't think it's, the muse says that you're in an energy where you'll be able to see past it, whatever it is. You know, this could be someone who's nervous about coming towards you because they feel like you don't want them anymore. So that could be why they feel like it's bad news. Like, oh no, this person doesn't want to hear from me again, but my intuition is telling me to reach out, so I'm going to reach out. Anyway, 1, 2, 4 equals 7. Chariot energy. So that's what I'm seeing here right away, guys. So we're going to do, your energy first. So let me make sure these cards are straight. Oh my gosh. I just stood up at 11:11. I just stood up at 11:11 and looked at the timer. That's magical. So we have Lioness, and I'm Empress energy. 21 is the energy of the world. So I do feel like I feel the sense of completion. I feel the sense of the two of you trying to move forward. That's what I'm feeling. And for some of you, this is just about to happen. You could be in Empress energy right now, knowing that this is coming, or so interesting. Blue eyes could be very symbolic. To me, this looks like someone who's being guided by their higher self as well. We have protection, so there is this energy that you are divinely protected. And anyone who, it's so interesting, the timing of when I hear things. I just heard a tarot reader talking about it, about how if you are doing the healing and following your higher self, you are protected by the universe, but by whatever you want to believe in. By whatever you want to believe in. Anyway, very interesting. So some kind of completion is about to happen, or is already happening, or you feel it coming. It's also this energy of being very open, like that muse talks about. To me, you're very open right now. Your energy is, wide open. We have life map. So here we have Wheel of Fortune energy. Wheel of Fortune shows perhaps, first of all, it shows divine timing. It shows, I can't help it. For a lot of you, I feel like you're talking to this person, especially with that Wheel of Fortune energy. I see you making adjustments in your life, adjustments to possibly your hope, like your attitude or your energy. You could be making adjustments in your career, in your home, in your own behaviors. Interesting. I actually want to, for this one, this is such an interesting deck. I want to look at the thing. Cycles, free will, fate. What is happening now will shape your future. If things are feeling tough right now, know that you will learn from these lessons and come out stronger than before. And it talks about fate and cycles. So very beautiful. My dogs are kind of worked up right now. Interesting. We have infinity. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this card. So what I'm seeing is that you are very open to what this connection is. And like I said, for some of you, you're already talking with this person. I feel like no matter what, you always come back to each other. There's this unbreakable bond between you. This represents a bond that cannot be recreated with anyone else. So even if you both tried, to recreate it with someone else, you can't. And it's unbreakable. So people will talk about trying to cut the cords, and connections like this are unbreakable. It's, I always think of the Lord of the Rings and how that ring can't be destroyed. Anyway, I don't know why I wanted to grab that card for a minute. I'm going to look up this infinity card. Be open to the possibility of possibilities. Oh my gosh. The synchronicities in this reading are very unique, beautiful, whatever you want to call them. I was just hearing that this could be when I was saying that nobody else compares to each other's energy, you always come back to each other, it can't be recreated. For some of you, this delivering news could be someone telling you, that they tried to move on from you and they, saw someone and they just weren't the same as you. They could want to talk about a third party situation in the past, whatever it is. Again, I'm not saying that to scare you. Whatever this is, you're in a place where you are open to this person and open to the possibilities. I'm seeing magician energy as well, you know, seeing the unlimited possibilities in this connection. It's on page 62, 6, lover's energy, 2, intuitive connection. Be open to the possibility of possibilities. This means that there's always much more than what can be seen, and there remain an infinite number of possibilities. Infinity has no end, therefore it is infinite. Infinite. I just wanted to make sure there was nothing else I wanted to mention. And it's saying that if you surrender to be open to the possibility of possibilities, that these possibilities will rise again. And this is very powerful energy. I'm having a hard time trying to put it into words. I'm seeing two people who just want to, it's an unexplainable bond and you just want to make it work. And what I'm actually seeing is you hitting the point of unconditional love. So you truly unconditionally love this person. So like when they come in and tell you that, you know, whatever it is, I feel like you're in a space of like true unconditional love. In one of my twin flame decks, I have a card that talks about heart compassion. And that's one of the like final steps of the journey. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing here. Where your heart, you're truly in a very compassionate place. Anyway, I'm having problems communicating here. Maybe this person is having a hard time figuring out how to say what they want to say. I know that sometimes I do have communication problems, but I notice they're heightened in this pile. All right, so for your person's energy, we have authenticity wolf 17, and 17 is the energy of the star, and this person feeling drawn to you. I do see healing. I feel there's something about this energy that I'm seeing that this person wants to or already has approached you. And I'm seeing 3 of Wands energy with this image, you know, because sometimes we see on the 3 of Wands someone looking out onto the horizon and they know, intuitively, they know what's coming. They're looking out into their future. They know what's coming in. You could resonate with, you know, this person could be a lone wolf. They could be independent. They could have, interesting. They could have hurt you in some way. I'm just getting this. They may have hurt you. Anyway, I'm also seeing authenticity. We see this person who kind of reminds me of the Hermit falling through the ice. And what I'm hearing is, you know, this is someone who is trying to do this right. They're trying to be honest. I see them shedding past versions of themselves. Very beautiful energy. We have the 4 of Embers. Oh my gosh, I forgot this came out. 4 of Embers is the 4 of Wands. And this is what I mean. This is someone who is wanting union with you. They're wanting to be with you. They're wanting to free themselves from not being with you. Beautiful energy. The Four of Wands is, you know, very symbolic of, we sometimes see people feeling very free. And I think it's interesting that we have authenticity, because I feel like this person feels like they can be themselves with you, and perhaps they haven't experienced that with anyone else. Perhaps, you know, when their goofy side comes out, people give them a weird look, and maybe you embrace that, or maybe they have things that they do that you just embraced and other people kind of make fun of them for it. Anyway, I just looked at the timer at 2222. Magic. So, very cool story about this card when I was shuffling out these cards. I'm not going to explain how I pick or how I shuffle out the oracle cards, because that'll take forever. But as I was shuffling out oracle cards for each pile, this card was always like peeking out or on the bottom of the deck or something. And I kept wanting to take it, but my guides said, nope, leave it in there. And I laughed when it came out for you, because it was showing itself through each card pull through the piles. Anyway, it was very fascinating to me. So it was meant to be here. We have flight, and I mean, we have liftoff. Like, that's all I can say. We have liftoff. This is in motion. For a lot of you, you're already talking to this person. That could be symbolic of ascension as well, spiritually evolving. There's something I'm hearing. I hope it comes back. I'm trying to decipher what it is. Flight. We have liftoff. Beautiful. I'm just looking it up. Continuous movement, the opposite of standing still. So this is what I mean. It's coming, or it's already happening, and you see a change in this person. I believe this person is putting effort into this. It's continuous. They're not stopping. They're not running. They're not hesitating. This is someone who's like, it's takeoff time. It's time to go. Spread your wings and fly. That's what, oh my gosh. Pile 3, remember the, oh my gosh, pile 3, remember the readings I've been doing with the creator? The person who's been waiting to make contact or to come towards you, High Priestess, the owl. And I've been saying, spread your wings and take, like, spread your wings and fly away. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm just, that's crazy pants. We have Capricorn, achieve. Love it. We have Wheel of Fortune energy. So you both making adjustments, you both wanting to achieve something here. You're both working towards this, even if you're not in contact. And I'm telling you, this is coming in quick. You could resonate with the face reading that I post today. So we do have Capricorn energy. It's very grounded, something wanting to take root here. Like I said, the two of you making the necessary adjustments. Now you got to watch me play with the cards for a minute. There we go. We have beloved, radical acceptance too. High Priestess energy. The both of you just accepting that this connection makes no sense, but you sure do love each other. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing two people completely surrendering. I'm seeing phoenixes. I'm seeing transformation. I'm seeing love that just doesn't quit. It's like it's always there. You always feel each other. You always wonder about each other. And like I said, for a lot of you, you may already be talking to this person. I really do feel a lot of you are, with all of this energy that we're seeing here. Beloved is also, you know, I don't know why, but in my counterpart book, it does talk about, it refers to your counterpart as your beloved. So I think that's a really cool synchronicity. High Priestess energy. Remember, High Priestess, the owl, and the crow. Spread your wings and fly. Anyway, I think that's beautiful. So we have 10. Let me just make sure there was nothing I wanted to mention. Okay, perfect. I remember. Keep an eye on the power dynamic. That's your advice with this card. So keep an eye on that power dynamic. You know, if you start losing hope, if you start listening to your ego, stop it. I think that right now you are both vibrating at a very great frequency, and Spirit's saying, you know, keep that power dynamic steady. When you do come together, it could be in the past that there was an imbalance in the power dynamic. Somebody could have been coming from a place of ego, wanting a lot of control. Don't give yourself away, you know, if this person, don't start over giving to this connection and create an uneven balance and energy. I'm not saying it's your fault. Anyway. Wisdom grown over time and through mature experience is the gift of Capricorn, as is the connection to the spiritual traditions and discipline that offer a sound foundation for evolution. I think it's interesting because it says wisdom grown over time and through mature experience is the gift of Capricorn. And I feel like the two of you maybe have watched each other mature over time. And it's like you keep coming back to each other. Capricorn encourages you to practice skills and develop spiritual disciplines. And we have the lioness here, kind of Hierophant energy. So you could be someone who's, like I said, really on this journey, working with the energy, surrendering to this connection, learning more about spirituality. Capricorn energy can leave you depressed when you feel flat and see no progress. If you can't fish, mend the nets. Look for what can be done now and make it a project. So that's, if you're not in contact with this person, look at what you can do to work on yourself. Look at what you can do to fill your time by not thinking about this person. I've seen 24423003 on the timer now. Anyway, both of you want to achieve, you know, union here is what I'm seeing. So very beautiful. So let's get into the tarot. My dogs might go crazy in a minute. Someone is, oh my gosh, someone just came home. So right away, I've got the 9 of Pentacles. I just grabbed this deck intuitively. It's not the deck I used for the other piles. Hang on. It took them so long to stop barking that I had time to eat a cookie. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm seeing two people who have grown, who have worked on themselves. 9 of Pentacles, while independent. Right now, both of you could still be independent, you know, in no communication. For a lot of you, I think you are. We have 8 of Wands. So we have rapid change, rapid growth, communication. And 5 of Swords in reverse is forgiveness after someone hurting you. Very interesting. I hope that charger isn't in the way. So yeah, we have Six of Pentacles. This is what I mean. For a lot of you, you're already exchanging energy. Or you're about to. Six of Pentacles is equal give and take and reciprocity. We have the Star. So we have Star energy twice. Wish fulfillment, healing. You could be star seeds with the 2 star cards I'm hearing. We have the Six of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Six of Wands. Balance. Six of Wands is success, triumph, victory. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing. Is there a card flipped out? Nope. I am just imagining things. So yeah, Ace of Swords, clarity, truth, conversation, communication, breakthrough moment in this connection. Oh my gosh! I just saw the Queen of Pentacles. And here we have the King of Pentacles. So 9 of Pentacles, both of you evolving on your own, coming together, building a stronger foundation. We do have a breakthrough moment here. So if you're not already talking, you're about to be. We have the King of Pentacles and we have the Lovers. Oh my goodness. Wally, please. Anyway, this shows, you know, an offer of love, union, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, you both coming together on very equal footing, very strong foundations, breakthrough moment, truth. Oh my goodness, communication. All right, so we're going to look at the current energy between the two of you. So we have 9 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. So with 9 of Pentacles, I'm actually going to get one more. With 9 of Pentacles, I'm seeing you're both still working on yourselves and there's no communication. But what's interesting is I have the Ace of Pentacles on the bottom. And so I am getting the energy for some of you that an offer has already been made. That's what I mean. Some of you are talking. An offer has already been made. I'm going to get one more for current energy. Yeah, the Star. Oh my gosh. So we have healing. We have hope, wish fulfillment. For some of you, maybe there's lack of hope. But for a lot of you, I feel like you've mastered that. I don't know. Maybe sometimes you have lack of hope. But for a lot of you, I feel that you know exactly what this connection is. And you're working with the energy to move towards union is what I'm hearing. So yeah, for some of you with the Star, you could be already connecting with this person. And for some of you, it's about to happen. It's happening. All right, let's see how you're currently feeling about this connection. How are you currently feeling about this connection? We have the Ace of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. So I do feel like I'm seeing a fresh start here because we have, what did that want to come out with? We have the Tower and we have this new seed planted here, the Ace of Pentacles. We have a fresh start. I'm hearing a new chapter. I'm hearing, you know, regeneration. The tower here makes me feel like this is, you know, the new chapter after that Tower moment. I'm also hearing the two of you wanting to rebuild this tower. For the world, for some of you, you could currently feel like you're at a distance with this person, or you are. But we see completion here. We see you have the World card twice, or World energy twice. So we do have completion here. For some of you, you are talking to this person already because it's interesting that I was seeing the Three of Wands, because that's what I mean. It's like, you know, this is coming if it hasn't already happened. We see progression. So for some of you, you're already moving forward with this person. Let's see how they're feeling about this connection. We have the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Swords. So magic. We see this person feeling anxious about something they have to tell you, just like that card was talking about. We have this authenticity, this person needing to be authentic with you about something. Again, for some of you, you already know what this is. This conversation has already happened, or this acknowledgement has already taken place. For others of you, this is someone who's nervous about communicating with you. They could be overthinking about what your reaction will be, or how you'll take it, or if you'll judge them, whatever it is. I don't know what it is. King of Pentacles shows this person feeling long-term potential here. Like they want to be your partner. They want to be your match. Oh, I didn't even notice. Because we have the Lioness there. Beautiful. Anyway, I'm supposed to take these. This person could be feeling anxious if you are talking as well about where this is going. Let's see what is currently blocking this connection. We have the Sun. So possibly lack of positivity. It could be that this person is not ready to bring you clarity. This does show lack of clarity, lack of positivity. I'm seeing that there might not be any energy putting into this, like energy in the 3D right now between each other. Distorted divine masculine energy, I'm hearing. And that's what I mean. For some of you, this is about to come in. Possibly lack of self-esteem with the Nine of Pentacles energy. If you guys could see me, I'm like, well, you guys know what I look like now, but I'm like staring off into space, like listening to channeled messages, trying to decipher it all. It's not like I'm sitting here not knowing what to say. I'm in the moment. Anyway, very, very cool. So I am seeing with the Nine of Pentacles and the Sun, there could be lack of confidence here. Lack of self-esteem, possibly. The Eight of Pentacles could show that you both haven't come together and chosen this, I'm hearing. I want to see what is currently helping this connection. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. That's hilarious. Hang on. So for some of you, what's helping this connection is that you're trying to cultivate a relationship with this person. So those of you who are talking, you're talking to this person, you're trying to cultivate something, you're trying to make it work. That is helping you in this situation. For others of you who are not talking to this person, something that might be helping you right now is you are possibly focusing on your craft or your skills or your spirituality, and that's actually helping you. It's helping you to grow, is what I'm hearing. For what's blocking this connection, I just wanted to skip back for a moment. It could be that your person or you were unwilling to look at some of your shadows, I'm hearing. With the Eight of Pentacles as a blockage, because it was on the bottom, that can represent someone not putting in enough effort. So there could have been an imbalance of the energy. It says specifically neglecting the relationship. So if you felt neglected or if you neglected this relationship, that's coming up as a blockage here. Anyway, another thing that's helping this connection is for some of you, this person has already unloaded this burden and has already shared with you whatever is stressing them out. And for those of you who haven't, they're about to. We're going to look at what do we need to know about this person? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We have someone, this could have been someone who put their needs before everything else. They could have been, you know, maybe they had an ego, maybe they were selfish in a way or behaved in a selfish way sometimes. We did have the neglecting the connection, so this could have been someone who was more focused on themselves, lone wolf, focused on their own path, focused on what they needed, focused on what they wanted. And what I'm seeing here is this person, you know, I do feel like they didn't appreciate your energy for a time. And I feel like that's what's making them take action towards you. That also reminds me of someone with a wand, you know, anyway. And what I'm seeing is this person, you know, drawn to your energy, Empress energy. This is someone who wants to give you the nurturing and care that you deserve. You know, this is someone who wants to provide for you, I'm hearing. You are our other Empress. I want to see what is next for this connection. So what is coming next for this connection? We have the Ace of Swords. You just want to be out, so just come on, join the party. So we have someone coming out of no communication, Eight of Swords, the Hierophant, someone coming out of perhaps a period of spiritual growth, spiritual reflection, Eight of Swords, Dark Night of the Soul, coming out, communicating, for those of you who aren't already. We see this person telling you whatever this is that they have to tell you. And remember, this card says that you can, whatever it is, that you're in a heart space, you're in an energy where you understand what this is. And to me, you can see past it, whatever it is. We do have a breakthrough moment coming. Oh my gosh, we have the Lovers. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah. We have an offer of love, possible union. If you guys are talking, we see your bond growing deeper. We see you feeling more connected. This is beautiful. And we have the Magician on the bottom. So we see this person reaching out to you. Look, the little fox. Anyway, we see this person reaching out to you, communication. We see your manifestations coming in. We see infinity, unlimited possibilities. Remember, Magician energy. Anyway. And on the bottom, underneath that, we have the Three of Pentacles, which is collaboration, working together as a team, cooperation. And we have the Two of Cups. I love it. I love it. I love it. I want to see what action this person is going to take towards you, or continued action. Isn't that interesting that we have, oh my gosh. We have lions and lionesses very, very present in this reading. That could be symbolic to you. Strength shows, if you're already talking to this person, it shows your bond strengthening. This shows unconditional love. This shows this person wanting to connect with you. Look at the infinity symbol. We also have death on the bottom. So this Capricorn, no, Scorpio energy, this Leo energy, Taurus, Libra, Gemini. We see this person wanting a rebirth with you. And if you're already talking, we see a rebirth. We see you transitioning into a new chapter, Phoenix, Lovers. And we have Four of Wands. So this person wanting to be with you. Four of Wands twice on your person's side. The synchronicities, mwah, chef's kiss. All right. I love it. I love it. Let's see what the future of this connection is. We have the Three of Pentacles. I'm going to get another one. Three of Pentacles, I've already said it, shows collaboration, communication, working together as a team. Oh my goodness. Eight of Cups shows the two of you. Remember the World card? The Two of Cups show, sorry, the Eight of Cups. What did I say, the two? The Eight of Cups shows the two of you leaving behind cycles that no longer belong in this connection. The Eight of Cups is the both of you shedding what no longer serves this connection. We have stability and structure here. We have Emperor energy. We have the two of you having a very stable foundation, this person taking action towards you. And we see the Wheel of Fortune and Justice. Oh my gosh. So the Wheel of Fortune shows a turning point in this connection. It shows everything happening in divine timing. It shows the two of you making adjustments. And we have Justice, which is balance. It's both of you compromising. Just amazing. Amazing. What advice do you have about this connection, Spirit? We have the Moon. That's interesting. We have the Moon and the Emperor and the Four of Pentacles on the bottom. So what I want to say to you, Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine energy, Pisces energy, your advice is to not give in to fear and to listen to your intuition. If you haven't heard from this person, Four of Pentacles, they're about to come charging in here. It's interesting because this is also the one on the Knight of Pentacles. So for some of you, this person could be in Knight of Pentacles energy and moving slower. I do feel with the Moon that this person wants to reveal something to you. Interesting. I want to get one more card for advice, but be careful of your, interesting. Be careful of your ego and your fear here, I'm hearing. For some of you, Queen of Wands, this person could have had a third party that they want to tell you about. That's not for everyone. For others of you who are not resonating with that, Queen of Wands energy is, you know, it's kind of lioness energy. It's embodying your power, knowing your worth, having confidence, focusing on things that raise your vibration, focusing on your creativity. Interesting. Any last words, Spirit? Oh my gosh! This is better than anything. This is better than anything. I mean it. Except maybe cookies. Look, I said any final words, Spirit? Eight of Wands, rapid change, rapid growth, communication. Believe it. The Magician, this is all coming in. The World, completion. Look at that. Any last words? That's contentment. That's fulfillment. Believe in the impossible. Unlimited potential. Eight of Wands, communication, rapid change, rapid growth, forward movement. Quick energy. Oh my gosh. That was the first card on the bottom of the deck, and that's the last one to come out. I just think that's beautiful. Anyway. I love you guys. So I'm going to leave it here, and I'll be back next week with a pick a card, and I'll be here tomorrow with another reading. I'm sending you all lots of love. I hope this resonated. Thank you for all your continued support and being part of my family. You guys are the best friends I've ever had. I'm serious. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.